Welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to be sharing this video with you guys because today we're gonna be talking about 4 more shots. Please, the show is available to watch on Prime Video and currently there are 3 seasons available. Yes, today I'm gonna be focusing on speaking on the relationship that actually develops between Umang and Meher. But before we get into more details, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also let me know your personal opinion down below in the comments as well. And I also want to say that I have activated the super stickers to the channel just in case any of you would like to make a small donation. It will also help the channel go a very long way. So let's get right into more details. So basically at the end of season 2, Umang decides to end her marriage with Samara because she and Samara, they just wanted different things. Yes, they loved one another, but they just couldn't find a common ground on how to make the relationship work. So Umang have decided to end their wedding. She didn't go through with it. At the beginning of season 3, you can actually see that Umang, she's still going through her heartbreak, started, getting over Samara, and at the same time she was broke. She was almost at the point where she was losing her house, and not only that, she couldn't find a job because every job interview that she goes to, her past relationship, knowing that Samara is a very famous celebrity, actually impacted her professional life as well. So it was very hard for her to get a job. And not only that, she was also struggling with making amends with her father. Her and her father, they don't actually have a good relationship, and she was trying to make peace and see if her and her father can move forward and just rebuild the relationship. And it didn't go as planned at the beginning. But as the season progresses, you can actually see that Umang, she decides to open her own gym studio, and she couldn't find investors to help her in the project until one day she spoke to one of her friends who is a very wealthy girl, and she was like, hey, let me be the investor, let me help you. I want to be a businesswoman, you have the ideas, so let's bring the 2 ideas together and let's just make it happen. At the beginning, Umang was against it because she didn't want to mix business with friendship, but it ended up working out for them. So they ended up creating the gym studio. Everything went well, beautiful. Umang was finally happy that she has something going on for herself, and after that, one day when she was going out of the studio, she met this woman named, in this case, Meher. She actually has a bakery right around the corner of Umang's studio. So that's where they actually met, right? She was walking her dog and boom, they bump into one another, and that's how everything starts. At the beginning, everything was really nice. They just developed a nice friendship. Everything was going good. Umang was showing her around the studio. They were having conversations, opening up to one another. Meher started to attend Umang's studio, the gym in this case, just to work out, and they were just spending time together, opening up to one another and just being vulnerable to each other, which actually build it up to a romantic affair. So as time progresses, you can actually see that Umang and Meher, they actually start to have an intimate relationship with one another. And during that whole process, it actually didn't last long, let's just be honest. It was start and finish. And after that, Umang started to feel that Meher, she was going too fast, too soon, and she was starting to get cold feet because she just ended a relationship. She was not ready to get into another relationship. But Meher, she was very persistent and she wanted to be with Umang. She showed up, she took care of her, very attentive, and Umang just wasn't ready for that. And then what made it even worse is when Meher's daughter actually went to Umang's gym and introduced herself and told her, hey, please take care of my mother because my mother really likes her. She's been through a lot, don't break her heart. And of course that also put a light bulb on Umang's head because she was like, whoa, I know we are having intimacy with one another, we have fun, but I'm not ready for what you are ready for. And then of course Umang also had a conversation with her friends, and her friends was like, hey, if you are not ready to have a relationship with this woman, don't lead her on because you know what she's been through. Don't take advantage of her, just be honest. And of course after that, Umang, she had to go speak to Meher and tell Meher that, hey, I know we are very good, we spend a lot of good times together, but we have to break up. And Meher was like, wow, that was so unexpected because I really feel like we were vibing, we were good. And then Umang just said like, I'm not ready for what you are ready. You want a relationship, you just going too fast and I can keep up right now. I'm not available for a relationship. I can build towards a relationship right now, and I can see that you are, and you are investing a lot in me, in us, and I don't want to be in a position where I can give you the same back. And basically they broke up. And after that, Emero actually went to look for Umang and told her, you are selfish, you knew what I was going through, but you still have decided to pursue something with me. You should have just stepped away the moment that you knew my vulnerable state and not take advantage of it. You need help, basically just saying that, summing it up, that Umang is a horrible person for taking advantage of her, for being in a vulnerable emotional state. And after that, of course, Umang felt super guilty, because like, wow, maybe she is right, because I knew what she was going through, but I still have decided to pursue her. And that thing just led there, and it ended. And after that, Umang actually ends up getting involved with someone that she works with, and yes, he's a guy, but that also didn't last long. And because Samara came back in the picture, and when Samara came back in the picture, you know, her friends were telling her, hey, you need to have closure, you need to talk to her. And of course, Samara was the one who took the initiative for that to happen. She actually came back in time to do promotion for her movie, you know. And of course, during that whole process, Umang actually ends up finding out that Samara is in a whole different relationship with someone else, and that she's in love. And that really bothered Umang, because she still loves Samara, and she didn't expect Samara to move on so fast and go public with someone else, you know. So that really hurt her. But after that, you know, Samara actually went to look for Umang and was like, hey, I have to go to my movie premiere, but the only thing I can do is think about you. We need to talk. So after that, they just talk, and every day was just saying what both sides wanted to say. Things didn't go as planned, but they did actually end up getting closure and breaking and sleeping with one another. Yes, they had a very beautiful intimacy moment, but they didn't end up together. I feel like that was just the final round. Let's just say that was the final round. They parted ways after that. Moral of the story is that, you know, Umang ends up single at the end of the season, which, in my personal opinion, I feel like it was the right thing to do. She was going through too much. She just got closure from someone who she loves. She emotionally, you know, was leading someone on who she wasn't ready for. And then there was also someone who she works with. She also got involved with him, and he was also liking her, and she was also taking advantage of him emotionally. So there was also something that she had to move forward for, and she realized that she just needs to be single and heal before she decides to get involved with someone else again. So yes guys, for the full details, please go watch the show so you guys can understand every single detail step by step. Once again, the show is called 4 More Shots, please, and it's available to watch on Prime Video, and it has 3 seasons available. So yes guys, that's basically it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know your personal opinion down below in the comments as well, and thank you so much once again for all the love and all the support you guys been showing on the channel. It definitely doesn't go unnoticed. Until the next video, and goodbye.